pretty active Staples Center, about 90 minutes or 2 hours or so since the Thunder closed out a 199 win over the Clippers. Probably their best road win of the year, really. If you look at some of the other recent losses in Cleveland, in Atlanta, in Miami, the Thunder finally executed offensively down the stretch and just hit some big shots. The biggest of those was obviously Kevin Durant with 5.8 seconds left. Goes to the right elbow, hits about a 19-footer over some pretty good Clippers defense to take a 1-point lead. And then the Clippers on the other end, Chris Paul gets a pretty good look. He thought off from about 12 feet, but Durant comes from kind of the side of him, blocks it away to seal what was, Durant's biggest sequence of the year. Game-winning shot, game-sealing block. It was a wild game end-to-end, not the prettiest game. I didn't think the Thunder actually really played that well, and the Clippers didn't play that well either. The momentum kept swinging late. There was some big Russell Westbrook shots, then a big Russell Westbrook turnover, some Chris Paul turnovers, some Chris Paul big shots. He was really good tonight. Blake Griffin struggled. But in the end of this wild game, the Thunder came out with the 1-point win. It was because of Durant's heroics. They play again in the Staples Center Wednesday against a slightly easier opponent, the Lakers, who they beat by 40 the other night. But here's Kevin Durant talking about the game and that block.
I feel the whole game. Trying not to think about it. When I get the ball, just be me. If I miss it, just store in the memory bank. Try to be better next time. If I make it, move on. So I just try to be, just completely carefree with it, man. And just let it fly. So I was able to knock one down tonight.
Kevin, a lot of raw emotion after that defensive stop.
Yeah.
What did it feel like for this group to close the game with that?
Yeah, all game we struggled. I think just to find energy up into that fourth quarter. Russell got us going in that fourth, scoring the basketball, making plays. And Serge made huge plays for us. We missed like 3 layups to put us up 2. I missed a wide open 3. I felt like our shots wasn't falling, but later in the game, Russ hit the big shot. I think that got us going.
You just mentioned it. You trusted Russ on that flare. You guys, threes weren't falling down all night, but you still stuck with him.
Yeah, man, I don't care. If we miss them, if you open, I'm going to pass you the ball. That's how I feel. My teammates feel the same way. And, I believe in Russ. He's a big game player. And he takes those shots late in the game because he wants that. He has that gene. So, I found him. He was able to knock it down.
Will you remember the game-sealing block more than the shot?
No.
That's the second time this year you had the block.
Yeah,
to seal it.
I'm not saying it's a bad block, but as a kid, I just about hitting the game winner. Block is no doubt the block is great for our team. But as a kid, you want to hit the game winner all the time. So I'll take the game winner over the block.
And what's your focus been defensively? You had that block. It seems like several games you had several big defensive plays. Is that an added emphasis for you?
I feel like my defense has grown. Since my first year, I never was a liability in that end. I just had to learn the schemes and learn what we wanted as a team. But I felt like I could always guard every position. And if I was locked in and being aggressive and just playing my game, using my length to my advantage, I feel like I was always a smart player. But, Coach has challenged me at the start of the year just to, step it up to another level on the defensive end. I've just been trying to just play as hard as I can. I don't make mistakes. Every defender makes mistakes in this league, and there's so many great players. But, just try to limit those mistakes and just keep playing through, guys hit tough shots on you, just keep playing through it, don't get discouraged. And just trying to challenge myself, man, and I think if I get it going on that end, offensively, I'll be fine.
8 wins in 9 games. Can you comment on how well the team is playing lately?
Oh, we could be better. We could be better. We gotta continue to play through each other. Defensively, I think it'd be pretty good. Another team, I think, was it 199 game? 100. Another team we held under 100 points. So, it's a high-powered offense, and to be better in the second half, it was a step in the right direction for us. But we got to put 2 halves together on the defensive end. Offensively, we're moving the ball, we're finding our groove. Got to make shots too. So we just keep growing, man. We just got to keep this pace, and we'll be fine.
Was this one of the more satisfying wins this year, the way you guys rallied late on the road?
Yeah, I just like how we stuck together, man. We didn't, guys didn't, we didn't stray apart. We just stayed together as a group, and no matter what, we believed in each other. Russ hit big shots, everybody was excited for him. Serge hit big shots, everybody was excited for him. And when my number was called, you seen the guys hop off the bench when I made the shot. That's all you really want is that support from your teammates. And we've been doing that for the whole season, and we also trying to learn what Coach Donovan wants us to do as well.
What does he want you to do? Like, what is he preaching?
Just playing together on the offensive end, just staying together no matter what. Through adversity, he always preached that adversity. We got to stick together. We can't get upset when things don't go our way, because that's a part of basketball. And we just got to keep fighting. Keep fighting defensively, cover for each other, offensively, make plays. And he's done a good job of just preaching that every single day and just holding us accountable.
Speaking of Surge, how was he able
Couple
to
more.
make the 2 points in that first half?
Say it again.
Speaking of
He just used his length, man. Blake is a tough cover, and he did a good job of just being physical with him. And I think he frustrated him a bit. I think Blake won a lot of fouls. He's an aggressive player. He gets to the line a lot. We limited him tonight, and I think we did a good job of just showing him a crowd. And CP doesn't really want to score a lot of points, because he wants to get everybody involved. But he had to score a lot tonight, and I think when you take Blake Griffin out the game offensively, that's when they're still a good team, but that's not what they want to do. Chris Paul doesn't want to have 30 points, so we did a good job of just showing him a crowd. He missed some shots he normally make, but we did a good job of just being physical with him.
Kevin, on that
Last one for Kevin.
Block, did you come in late or read that late, or what was the sort of?
I seen, once they caught it up top, they held it for a second, they didn't go quick, so he had no other choice but to shoot it. And I knew he was going to shoot it, so I wasn't going to just sit there and let him. He makes big time shots, so there was a second on the clock, and he had no other option.
Stay with it and stay focused and never think you were out of it.
Just stand together. Like you said, the game was full of runs. I thought we did a good job of just staying with it, staying locked in. A lot of things didn't go our way throughout the whole game, but I thought we did a great job of just sticking together.
Early on, when shots weren't falling, it seemed like your mentality was to stay aggressive. Was that kind of what you were trying to do?
Definitely, just keep the energy up. I think sometimes on the road, when things not going our way, we tend to kind of relax a little bit defensively, and I just try to pick it up any way I can.
What were your thoughts as Kevin knocked down that final shot?
That's what he does, man. He's been in a situation many a times. Regardless of how the game is going, we can always count on him and closing moments to make shots like that.
How about the block, though? I mean, that was probably just as big.
Definitely, that's even better. Like I said, man, we, as a team, as a unit, Kevin, he's been in this situation many times. He had a lot of those game-winning blocks before, and tonight was just another prime example of him locked in defensively and making a big play.
That's the steal that you had, and three-pointer right before that. Can you just take me through that sequence out of the timeout?
It was a good play call. Kevin made a good pass. I just try to concentrate on making the shot and concentrate and stand into my shot and knocking it down. Defensively, I try to find a way to kind of mix some things up and try to win for a step like that.
You guys have had some late road losses. Can this be kind of a spark for you guys to get one of these on the road and get a win?
I hope so. I think we did a good job of closing this game out. Did a great job of playing together. So hopefully we can double it up and have another Wednesday whenever we play.
It seemed like a lot of raw emotion after that final defensive stand. Is there a different feeling when you guys are able to close out a win with a block like that?
I think it's a great feeling like that when you know that you fought and put yourself in a position to win the game. And the opportunity to finish a game like that, as a team, as a unit, you feel good about it.